Good day, friends. Good day, humans. It's an interesting approach now to your daily life. Do you consider violated when somebody is speaking into your account? When somebody is spying over your communication devices, telephones, smartphones, smart TVs, smart fridges, and all the other equipment that has been recently introduced as something that we cannot live without? Is it something that you find very intrusive, that somebody or something, let's say the dark AI, can come in and poke through your private thoughts, your private writings, your private being, private space that you live in your apartment, in your house, in your room, by recording your movements, by listening to your thoughts? So let's say you are on the victim side, if you want to play a victim in this case. Yet I'm talking more about the side of the perpetrators, the ones who are doing this act of spying over others' lives, over others' actions. What does it show you? That these creatures absolutely do not respect your privacy, your individuality, and your sovereignty. So you're questioning why they are doing it. What is the background of all of this massive amount of spying through technology? It's pure and simple theft. So theft of what? You're questioning. They cannot steal your money, even if they can. They cannot infringe your well-being by taking over your car and just driving you into the tree, or shutting out your electricity so you don't have anything to actually heat your apartment or your place. Why it's so important that we start considering breaking out of this Orwellian spying society that we kind of grow into, assuming that this is all very normal. That it's normal that we have 27 spy agencies in America, or MI 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 in Britain, and many other royal in the Scotch royal private agencies. They are just nothing else but the pure thieves. Why Vatican has Swiss Guard as the biggest spying force rather than a protecting force they are presenting to be. It's all about your energy. How and with what they can inflict more fear into your daily survival, into your daily existence, and without even being seen, without even being comprehended that they are doing a harm to you. The reason why they are doing this, in my opinion, is because they cannot produce the source energy. They cannot produce a livable energy, so they have to steal around. And the best way, if they put an average human into the position of a producer of this energy, which humans are producers of life source energy, yet not educated well enough to contain this energy for within, or within themselves, for themselves. Because Prime Creator didn't give us this energy to spread it left and right through the fearful thoughts, through the angry actions or reactions. This was given for us for creative purposes. So if you create a nuclear bomb, you are nothing else but a thief. Because by imposing nuclear bombs on unaware humans, you're basically stealing all their source energy in a single instance. If you're doing sacrificial black masses in Catholic churches, you're doing nothing else but stealing energy from the sacrificed baby human. As well, you are stealing all the energies that these naive, so-called religious dudes comes in the church and just pour out their creative energy out towards the black stones. They're mostly sitting under the altars of the Catholic churches, where these dudes with fishy heads and skirts are preaching to some unknown God. Yet, how many of you questioned who is the biggest spy of all? It's a Satan. It's a Luciferian approach to your daily living. The Prime Creator, the true Prime Creator, never infringe on our privacy, never infringe on our thoughts. He gave us true freedom, free will to choose what we want. Yet many of humans chose nothing else but to surrender their free will to some fake gods. Gods can be Muhammad's fake Jesus in the Catholic Church, the Abrahams, the money, the gold, the power of the rulership over nations, over country, over city. So majors of the cities are, let's call it, surgeons of this dark entity that is still ruling. It's still ruling every single one of you who do not accept your true free will that has been given. So, what to do? Why continue living in the world of spying? My simple suggestion would be not to get too offended if you discover that you've been spied on. Yet, what you can do, demand that this spying stops immediately. So, let's say, talking America, United States. Why do we need so many agencies there, and why do we need NSA to be almost normal to poke in every single life on Earth? Why this is normal that NSA controls every single aspect of our daily living? It's not normal. Yet, it's very detrimental for the beings who are working there. I cannot call them beings yet, they are creatures. Because rare beings like Snowden, like Julian Assange, like Chelsea Manning, and so on, these are the beings who truly realized what has been done, and they're bringing this truth out. So their health, their energetic health increases. Yet all of the others who now know the truth and know what's going on, they're doing nothing to stop this spying immediately. So it's almost like you are a container of the creative energy. size, whatever. We pretty much all the same size. Yet the people who doing the spying on others, they're filled with like a million holes, and all the creative energy leaked out. So what they have to do, they have to fill this container of theirs with energies of others. So they are plugging a different type of outlets into your creative energy because you are unaware, or you are ignorant, or you're just bluntly like obedient because this is how your father did, this is how your neighbor do, and then you have to do the same. Maybe or not. It's again up to you. So health to me is the primary key, how we can trigger everybody into not to be spied anymore. You just have to demand. You just have to ask. You just have to be very brave to come out and say, I don't want to be spied no matter what. Even if it's continuous, let's say, or attempts are done, or the viruses are showing up now from the NSA, who's the actual a crime syndicate of the cyber wars. The NSA creating these type of warfare, and it's just testing it on the market. So what you've seen recently, that 99 countries were affected. This is a lot if you consider, but this is just a test to see what and how fast people could recover. And what are they going to do with this? Are they going to bring charges against NSA, against Microsoft? And what are they going to ask in return? Are you planning to bring these energies back that was stolen from you? Every time you use the computer, the Microsoft decides to update you with another malware, so-called protection program, yet it's nothing else but an opening backdoor to NSA scamming of your energy, because you're putting a lot of energy in your computers, in your daily task, work, looking for a job, looking for a partner, having fun, whatever you're doing, it's your energy implemented in there. So through Googles, through YouTubes, through Facebooks and many other tools, they're not even too obvious to us. These are the tentacles of this octopus who is just sucking your source energy. So simple solution is start telling these freaks to stop immediately. As soon as they are informed by conscious human what this conscious human wants for the sake of your own health, they are not allowed anymore to do these obscure and covert actions against your energy field. They can try, but as soon as you, as a conscious sentient being, state this openly, they have to stop. Otherwise, they're instantly deleted. And I can vouch for this because Prime Creator is watching every single move of ours. This is infringement on the human existence. This is infringement on the human life. This is infringement on the human physical body and our energies. And we have we deem to say it openly, I have a right to stop any theft from my energetic field as of this moment. So act very responsibly with your energies that was given to you by creation, by stating openly what you learned. I hope these videos will bring you a bit more closure, that you don't have to be a sucker until end of your life. you can absolutely be brave enough to stand up and say, I had enough. And I want to be another Julian Assange. And I want to be another Trump. And I want to be another Snowden, and so on. And you become another you, free you, and very healthy you. This is my decree for today.